everybody, hope you are doing great, and in this video I will be talking about how I practice English every day. Even though you get an idea how you supposed to practice English. Virtually guys, we all are puzzled in our day-to-day life. Therefore we are unable to accelerate our English. Therefore we are unable to practice English, so because of which we are struggling a lot. And though you are determined to speak this language, you are determined to achieve fluency in this specific language, so then this video is only for you guys, because you might be know that starting is a very atrocious task. When I start, everything is going smoothly. Gradually we are habitual to speak this language, we are habitual to practice English in this language. Starting is atrocious. Gradually we start speaking this language. We are exuberant to learn this language. We all are enthusiasm to speak this language because we are habitual to speak this language. All right, now you are getting my point, what I'm trying to say you. Yes, now start. Initially you struggle a lot, and 20 or 22 days you are eventually you like to speak this language, or gradually you are inculcate this habit to learn this language. When we are learning something new, it is quite atrocious to inculcate this habit at once, but gradually if you are doing the same thing over and over again, then definitely you inculcate this habit 21 or 22 days. Actually I struggle a lot when I started this language, but in this time I enjoy learning English, and if I skip even a single day and I regret a lot, and after that I accomplish all the tasks in the next day. Alright, now without beating around the bush, let's embark. I will try to elaborate you how I practice English. Once you start practicing, everything is went smoothly, everything is going smoothly, okay? But what is the thing, you have to start right away. Instead of thinking, you just go ahead and start practicing with your puzzle life. And if you are watching this video, then definitely you are very determined to speak this language to achieve fluency. But what you have to do, if you are not regularly practice, then no activity and everything is not going to work for you. You just have to implement it, and each and every day you have to practice it. Now how I practice every day. So basically I got up in the morning. I used to plan my day. Actually I am not fond of planning my day, but certain things I plan. For example, my exam is about to come, so I plan what is the thing that I have to do, and also I'm making food and cleaning and doing my household chores. So it is quite difficult for me to manage all the things at once. But so because of which I have to plan my day, what is the thing that I have to do. Also I have practiced English, then I'm thinking, but certain things I plan. For example, my exam is about to come, so I plan my day, what are the things that I have to do. Actually I'm making breakfast and I'm making food, or I'm manage my household chores, also study and practice English. So these are the things are quite difficult for me. That is why that I have to plan my day. After plan my day, when I cleaning my house, I'm making food, I listen podcast is help you a lot, because when you are doing work, you are not surround yourself, you are far away for practice English. So that's why if you are doing any work, you play any podcast related your convenience. If you are your level is beginner, rather than listening high level podcast like intermediate, advanced, you have to choose animation podcast. All and that podcast help you a lot too. One problem is this: when you are doing your household chore, it is creepy hard to listen, paying attention on the podcast. But anyhow, you have to paying attention on it, what's the person are speaking. But I'm not saying that you paying whole attention on the podcast, but you are listening what the another person saying. You are listening podcast. I'm not saying that you are paying whole attention on the podcast, but you have to listen carefully, and after that repeat what the another person are speaking. Okay, this is a foremost step. Then you definitely tie it at once, and you see that you are not able to speak at that time, you are busy in your life. Then you listen any podcast so that you are surround yourself in English. After that you imitate what the another person saying. After that you are speaking. When I free my household chores, then I used to study grammar, because my stream is grammar, so that it is necessary for me to study grammar. And 1 to 3 hour I study, 1 hour I spend in grammar, because grammar is very important. In when I started this language, initially I didn't pay attention on grammar, but nowadays I'm paying attention on it, because grammar is also important if you want to efficient in this language. So grammar is a foremost step if you really want to fluent, and if you really want to proficient in this language. But if you are just starting, you just want to speak English, so it is your choice. You know basic grammar, so that is all, that is sufficient for you. But you really want to proficient in this language, so definitely you paying attention on it. And after that, when I study, I used to make my video. That is the thing that I used to tell you in my previous video, that speaking is very important. But seriously guys, I am busy in my household chores, so sometime I'm not able to speak this language. But I take a challenge to speak this language, because I want to accent in this language. Though I decided, okay, at any cost you have to speak it. Okay, I don't know how much you are busy, but you have to take time for speaking 1 hour. 1 hour, it means you 1 hour it not sufficient for sufficient to speak this language. You have to spend more and more time. It is my convenience, I give 1 hour, and sometimes I didn't give 1 hour as well. I have more work, so I'll not able to speak, because of which I'm lacking more. Now I decided, okay, Mansi, anyhow, what may, you have to achieve fluency, so that you have to give time speaking as well. And if you are speaking grammar, if you are paying attention on grammar part, or writing or reading, and you are not speaking, so no one is going to work for you. Okay, and if you are anything, and you are not able to making your video, so you download any free app. Yeah, actually I forgot it, but I practice Ace Fluency. Ace Fluency is one of the most significant app that you all are going to love it. Ace Fluency, I love this app, so I practice English Ace Fluency. I connect co-learners, so I ask many questions. Sometimes I spend my 20 minutes on the Ace Fluency, sometimes I spend 30 minutes. Depends on my time, how much I have time, so I spend it. Okay, after that speaking English, what I have to do, writing is a significant aspect. Okay, after that I speaking in the this is the evening time. Now in the evening I have to again I have to do my household work, like cutting vegetables, cut vegetables, or making dinner. So these are the things that again I listen podcast to doing my household chores. I'm cooking food when I simply play any podcast, any video, and I'm listening after repeating. That would help you a lot, and because of which I'm able to speak, because I repeating, I imitate person, and I repeat what another person saying in my own way. I elaborate, I summarize, I abbreviated everything in my own way, so that somehow this thing helped me a lot, helped me to brush up my English speaking. After that, I finish my house, I finish cooking and everything, and then when I hit the sack, I used to summarize my day, what I used to do in my day. I summarize in my own way, because when you are hit the sack, you are consciously thinking about, you are free, you don't have time, you don't have any pressure to accomplish this or that, so that you are free and summarize your summarize your day. That would help you a lot. It could be help you to brush up your English speaking. And if you are now night owl person, you don't feel sleepy, so play any podcast, watch any informative video, and consciously thinking about how they are constructing sentence, how they are framing sentence. Okay, and consciously thinking about, I can say that you, while listening podcast, you fall and sleep. So that is how that I practice English every day. And seriously guys, it is not a rocket science. Once you started learning this language, I often think that it is not my cup of tea. Once I tried this, and definitely I really exuberant, I really enthusiasm to learn this language. And if I really spend my time for any useless thing, I really regret. So I don't waste my time for any useless thing. I definitely practice English, or my I try to expand my time in a correct way, in a certain way. Okay, and so you don't need to take a pressure once you started, and gradually you will be able to learn this language. Okay, you don't take so much burden on your head. Everything is take time guys. Okay, it is not your head, it's depend on your practice, how much dedicated you are, how much determined you are. Okay, you take your time, you don't take so much burden. Okay, every day you feel free, feel when you are speaking this language, when you start anything, so you have to calm mind and start your journey. Okay, don't take so much pressure. You learn this language, then if you are consistent, then definitely you are learning this language. Okay, and one more thing, don't forget to put on a smile on your face. Okay, and if you think that this video is very informative, then definitely don't forget to like this video and subscribe my channel. Okay, and I will catch you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, happy learning also.